I'm Rhyhorn, trainer Steven.
Focus on it, Sean.
And we want to be your Potown heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Potown Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn, trainer Steven.
Focus on it, Sean. And he's over there.
Yes, I'm over here.
This is a deck I'm more likely to pilot.
That, and we end up agreeing after the last video, I should probably sit to the side because I can't even figure out how to make the 30th place deck work.
This is
properly.
The Takupa.
All right, so
it was played at Nationals, got 9th place by Gustavo.
Yeah, Gustavo Wado. So Wada. So
and
please,
we're borrowing the Madison list because he didn't have one present. So, but Hayden.
Right.
So,
but even then, this is still just a really simple budget deck. Let's just jump right in and show it off and see why it took 9th. So yeah, again, this isn't the exact 9th place list that is taking the Nationals. This is an older version of the deck, but it still holds up very nicely.
Oh yeah.
All right, so there he is.
Unfortunately, we want him on the bench so we get Elixir, but we can always start up a second one.
Yeah, we could. Even then, that's a pretty good setup, all things considered.
Yeah. We'll scout out certain resources too, like enhanced hammers.
Yeah,
scout them early game so they don't have them for late game. That changed the.
So let's see what we got lead. All right. So yeah, DCE Cynthia.
Yeah, we really can't. I'm not gonna burn 2 Elixir right away.
No,
not this early.
So
Kuzma something.
Hoopa, yep. So the first match was a scoop immediately before we set up.
I was gonna grab a Rangaroo, so I can bench the 2 items, draw 2 more cards. That was turn 1.
We didn't even finish turn 1. We didn't even finish getting set up. That was our turn
1. And we went first.
Okay, you know what? Normally,
to be fair,
we got a pack.
We got like 2 or 3 of Crimson Invasion.
Huh. Let's just do another one before we do the deck list. Hopefully,
that was fast.
Hopefully we can play it through.
To be fair, 1 energy shy of weakness on a thing, and I had the Fighting Fairy Ball in the hand to go get the knockout. So,
yeah. But he didn't know that. He just saw the 3 Hoopa and said, "Nope, I'm done."
No, but he scooped before I can actually show him what was about to happen.
Yeah, I think he
knew.
To
be fair, I probably would have placed a float zone, anticipating a field blower, just making sure play it safe. Just to play safe, throw down a field blower, or have them throw down a field blower early game.
So we got a Pikachu coin. I guess would be a Pikachu deck.
Well, let's set up Mewtwo just in case it needs to attack.
Well, we'll see what we're going up against.
Buzzwole.
Yeah. We're already walling it. Let's see if we can get the turn 1 donk.
Let's make sure all of its targets it can hit are things it can't hit. We'll save it in there for now.
Yeah, we'll save it for now.
What are you saying? Oh crap! The only thing that first walls the deck. No, there's got to be a reason why Buzzwole outstripped it in the Nationals though. Their Buzzwole is that place higher. They're playing guard, it probably gets around it, but if they're not, I wonder how they get around it.
It might have been the guard.
To be fair, you know, Buzzwole Rampardos?
You know, that's actually not a bad strategy.
Have Buzzwole distract and then have Rampardos go, oh, cute. Could be his counter to Hoopa.
I mean,
we might have to actually play a little defensive.
Yeah, I mean,
he's getting 1-shots with 3 energy on a Hoopa.
Yeah, because all you need
regardless whether he can hit it for weakness as is. He hit Mewtwo or Rangaroo. You can't touch Hoopa.
I would almost wait for the energy. See if you can get... See what you can get out of Cynthia.
Yeah.
Try for the DC and at least start stacking to some damage.
And we'll hide this.
Yeah, we'll hide that. So we're going to be 10 shy of knockout? 9, 9, 18. Yeah, we'll be 10 shy of knockout.
That's fine. You really can't hit. But this is going to be... Oh, Tyrantrum. That could be a problem.
That could very much be a problem.
And we already have more Pokemon than they do.
Considering the fact it reduces 30.
So it looks like we might have to use Mewtwo here shortly. Actually get it loaded up.
It actually has a grass weakness.
Well, I want to make sure this is loaded up, ready to actually fight it.
Makes sense.
And I want a Rangaroo to be able to fight it too, because Rangaroo can hit it for the amount of energy it's holding.
Which would be minimum of 3.
Because even if it runs away, I can still poke it with the DC. I'm just trying to get my... To be fair, I could have played one of these and then started drawing with Rangaroo, but rather save resources.
Yeah, this deck probably was built to be more just let everything go, but we're definitely more defensive players.
Well, on a trading card game online, you can actually afford to play everything.
Mm-hmm.
Both money-wise and the fact you don't need multiple copies of cards.
We got End
for each deck. Type of stuff. That might come in handy.
That will come in handy.
And I'm going to pull up that Mewtwo. Now I'm a prize. Actually, I might keep it off the field until I need it. Only keep what I need. You guys to play with, make sure our numbers are the same. Might just keep it off the field and then shuffle it away with Cynthia. So, let's play it there. Weakness policy. Ace roll up. Keep it off the field. I want to make sure our numbers are minimal.
Right.
Yeah,
considering the fact he's doing...
We have to hit hard.
Considering the fact he's doing 180 right now?
He's hitting 180 and he's resisting 30. So...
Although I would be careful about the.
That's why I have weakness policy on this one.
No, I'm talking to him about the fossils.
To be fair, if I top deck a Guzma, I'm probably gonna just Guzma one up and have it sit there, have him force discard him.
So let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna have to actually start loading up numbers.
Yes, you are.
So
and that actually works. Then you got the
get Rangaroo to start attacking.
Ah.
I'm not gonna worry about not having numbers. He's gonna make sure his hand is always smaller, so I'm not gonna worry about that.
It's his bench.
Well, bench, yeah, but still, I'm gonna make sure. Well, with he's still getting knockout, but he's still hitting plus 60. Weakness just meant that Buzzle couldn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or somehow the ability to ever shot off. I just made sure a Rangaroo could attack if it needed. We'll have to double stack prizes. Let's see what we can grab out of the prizes. See if there's a DC in there. Got to use Rangaroo for offensive. Nope, no DC, but we can grab that. No valid targets. Oh, No, those are DC.
There's a DCE. Totally
Well,
a valid target.
Why not?
Exactly.
Oh, Energy Lotto, different card.
So then Psychic.
Psychic's not hitting as much as I want, but it's still hitting 80, 50? Still hitting 50?
Roughly. It's still enough for a Rangaroo sweep.
Well, next turn I'm going to Sycamore and go deep into the deck, unless I top deck a DC. And then save Sycamore for the next turn when I need to dig even deep. Dig farther. Yeah, Tyrantrum. Once it's set up, it's hard to... One Tyrantrum distracts from the other.
It really does.
Showcase the deck and it's losing to... Well,
hey, our first game was a scoop, so...
That won't matter. Let's do that one. Sycamore.
Really?
All the energy I just grabbed. Won't matter.
Except for maybe Ladio, so you can hopefully DCE and snipe out the other one.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Tyrantrum's a beast.
And the ability to work while it's on bench too.
Mm-hmm. So you can't snipe it out.
Nope. Not while we have more. Or even the same. So it's just basically the better Lucario. The metal Lucario.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. We almost took care of one just to
lose to the second.
Doesn't really matter now.
No.
It don't matter now. Because 2 prizes left.
Except if you do it right.
Yeah, I could have turned around on myself.
Turn it around on yourself, you have to discard, therefore you would have less Pokemon than your opponent. Which means Tyrantrum's not getting that resistance.
No, but the thing is, I would have gone down to only those 3 on the bench. It still wouldn't have mattered. These 3 would have stayed on the bench.
Yeah. You're right.
So I knocked out 1, or he used to roll it, and then... Normally he wouldn't have got the knockout, but all the damage increases, he got the knockout.
Well played. You have a good deck. I'm actually quite jealous of that deck.
Oh, let's do as much. Maximum for... Only doing 60, 50.
50. And then he's got the knockout game.
Well, you saw one thing it did work against. Bozo couldn't touch it.
No. So...
And the Dino just went and wrecked our field.
Yeah, I think this deck was more or less to go up against Buzzwole, Lunala.
The actual metal targets. That
yeah, Ultra Necrozma.
Tendency a bit higher to your play.
Yeah, and GX heavy. Alright, so let's take a look at the deck. I mean, let's see why this deck took 9th. Or a version of this deck took 9th. Since we don't have the actual list.
Oh, no, this is the actual list. It did not run Lele. Lele?
It didn't?
No.
Well, there.
The Lele? I'm pretty sure I know why the person didn't use Lele is because Lele gives your opponent an out of something to hit.
That
versus
is true.
your only other things to hit
are 1-prizers.
All your stuff to hit are 1-prizers. You're playing a 6-prize game against your opponent. All you had to do is stall them out.
Yeah, true.
You had to stall long enough to make sure you can get at least the 2-3 shot you need on most targets.
Alright, so it's all focused around the Hoopa. 120 HP Dark, but it's focused around the Scoundrel Guard. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's GX or EX.
Balzo can't. Yeah, as you saw with Balzo, it couldn't touch it at all. Couldn't touch any of them on the field at all.
Lunala couldn't touch it. Ultra Necrozma can't touch, or Necrozma can't touch it. Ultra Necrozma can't touch it.
The only Mewtwo and I believe Doug are the only ones attacks that can hit it.
Yeah,
that are relevant GX.
But it can only hit it once.
Yeah.
And if you're running,
and that Shred, it hits it for 80. And you're trading 2 shots. So
yeah.
And if Hoopa went first, it wins.
Yeah, but even then, it also does 80. So 8, 16. It's enough to start getting some of those numbers up there.
The only real downsider is the hit points, which it's solved with, as you saw, with Fighting Fury Belt.
With Fighting Fury Belt, with Weakness Policy.
Gets rid of its weaknesses against Baby Buzz for the most part. But, yeah. Rangaroo for Draw Engine.
Or at least one for the Draw Engine, one for
Resource Management.
To put 3 into the bottom of the deck.
What an appropriate attack.
Yep, so Resource Management and Instruction. So you can't go wrong either way.
Turn, and since you're playing a 6-prize game, you can afford to lose a prize and still usually come back on top.
Exactly.
So you take a turn or two to shovel stuff back in the deck you need for later. Like your 1 Pal Pad, double colorless, other items like Floatstone. Shovel them back to deck.
Yep. Special charge, all that kind of stuff.
This is only meant for break Pokemon.
So Greninja break. I know Yveltal break ended up seeing a lot of break. Yeah, Yveltal break saw a lot of play. What other break was there?
Well, I think of the two, I think those are the biggest ones in terms of damage output and in terms of where they sit in the meta. Relevant ones.
So it was more or less a tech for the two.
Yeah, and if you don't need it, discard it.
Exactly.
If you need it, you just grab it out when you need it.
Exactly. So 1 Instruct, 1 Resource Management Oranguru, 4 Hoopa, 1 Giratina, 1 Latios for it's got 110 HP, double colorless energy, 30 to one of your opponent's bench. Not bad. And then the Lagoon Flight, which this deck runs no psychic energy, so
it's just either early game sniping or late game picking off targets that you missed the knockout with Hoopa with like 2 or 3 shots.
Psychic Fighting Metal, right?
Yeah.
Dang it.
I don't know. Lightning, Fighting Dark Fairy, and then it'd be
Fighting Dark Fairy. Dang it.
And
okay.
Fighting Dark Fairy.
Because I was thinking the unit energy, but if the unit energies don't match, then what's kind of the point? But still, I think it's mostly 30-30.
Anything else you really need it, want to use that attack counter energy.
Yeah.
If you're ever behind on prizes. Mewtwo's just for coverage on stuff that like to use a lot of energy. God of War, Dustmane if they didn't actually burn their energy. Necroza they didn't.
Tyrantrum if it didn't have the massive hit.
To be fair, I think
and damage reduction.
I think that Deoxys probably would have with its smaller retreat cost could have been better, but
oh yeah, we'll easily be able to build something like this for post rotation and just wreck shop.
So we went over the Pokemon. 4 Elixir because all your Pokemon are basics. So something's getting an energy attached to it if you don't whiff on the energy.
Yeah. So, but your main targets are going to be Hoopa, unless you're set up on those. Then you go to the Mewtwo.
Since all your Pokemon are basics, you're running all Nest Ball, 4 Nest Ball.
Exactly.
1 Palpatine, just get resources back. Guzma, Galadian, and Sycamore.
Yeah.
Probably late game, you're not grabbing Sycamore as much. You're grabbing more of this and these cards, just to keep.
Well, again, moving. You also have the resource management, and if you play enough of your hand, you're Sycamoring for
mainly
one.
To put this back in the deck, so you have it for later.
Yeah, I think so too.
It gets your super recovery items back in the deck when you need them more. Perilous City, control your opponent's setup. So Zor can't hit numbers that one shot, even if it could get past the ability, if somehow it got past it. Ace roll it, so Hoopa's damage, bring it back up, put it back down. attach tool to the new one. Keep going.
Yep.
For Cynthia, because Cynthia,
It's Cynthia.
yes, one Gladian in case that one DCE, your weakness policy, Giratina, whatever's prized, you need it now.
Yeah, so you
Gladian
get it
goes, oh, you have it now.
For Guzma, pretty standard. 2N, fairly
To
standard.
be fair, when you're running this Rango, you can be a little reckless on your supporters too, and just discard them when you need them.
That is true.
So you can discard Gladian, you can discard a Guzma, Cynthia, Ace Rollin, and Pal Pad them or get them later with this, and draw them out later.
Yeah, and that'll be easy enough to do.
So yeah,
Pretty standard list.
4 Guzma, 2 N, 4 Sycamore, 3 Fighting Fury Belt.
Just for that little extra bit of survivability, just in case you're not walling GXs with Hoopa.
Floatstone, mainly for that free retreat.
If needed.
Weakness policy, because fighting's everywhere, and so is psychics. And I think the only thing is the only thing that's not weak to psychic. And well, you're not going to use it as an attacker, so
Yeah, it's pretty much just a wall.
all your attackers are actually weak to fighting or psychic, which are 2 big types right now in the format.
So depending on what fighting you're going up against, you can weakness policy. You're not hit.
Yeah.
You're not hitting the Hoopa.
Or is it safer just to put on a floatstone and run away for a while?
Exactly. And then 4 DCE, and then how many 9 dark energy.
So the chance of whiffing with Elixir is not as great. But you want to try one more?
We'll do one more. I mean, it's a fairly straightforward list. You pretty much just attack with Hoopa. You use anyone else
I
just in case.
saw the number of basic poker. You'll probably mulligan it once or twice because 1/10 of your deck is basics.
Yeah.
1/10 of your deck is Pokemon. So I didn't see the other types of the deck.
All right, so let's see. What do we got? We got fighting.
Kisame Kage.
Why is that name familiar?
Kisame is a character from Naruto.
Ah, that explains it. So come on, Mewtwo lead.
Mewtwo's not a bad lead. It's
not a bad lead.
Good early game pressure.
You know,
Now the defending will be Garchomp.
Garchomp.
Fighting list. So we also go against the deck that gets around Hoopa and the weakness.
Although at this, I'm pretty sure if we can start shutting down.
Well, I'm gonna get rid of that Gibble.
Well, I know you know how to take care of Garchomp, considering the fact that's like your main deck.
Mm-hmm. I should know how to take down. This is my target. That Riolu is my target. Yeah, Garchomp's nice, but without that constant Cynthia, it kind of isn't all that great.
You know you could Floatstone. Yep. You read my mind.
And this is why I don't play a lot of Ends in Garchomp, because everybody plays End. I just rely on everybody else doing it at this time. I think that's why Garchomp fell from play, because everybody's now switching to Cynthia instead of End, so it doesn't work as well as it used to.
That is true, but also N is getting ready to rotate. I'm okay with N rotating.
Some people, well, yeah, it's been around way too long.
Yeah. Well, so is
Skyla.
So is a lot of these cards.
To be fair, Sycamore's been around forever.
It really has. Even then, it was what?
I hope I can top deck a Guzma.
I hope we get top deck a Guzma too.
I can start putting I want a Garchomp off that, so put everything in range. Either get rid of all Garchomps off field or get rid of the Riolu. Once it hits Lucario, it's not a guaranteed win, but it's harder to fight against it.
That is true. Ooh, okay. So he's going to switch to the Garchomp, quick dive, probably hit.
Probably one of these two.
But it's not hitting for weakness, it just does 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not worried about Ranger. He's probably going to hit one of these two. Might even just hit the Hoopa. But you won't need to hit the... Oh. Okay.
Okay. But I will...
Save energy attachment.
Yeah. Yes.
And we just...
Ouch.
But this gives you a chance to see what's in there.
What?
3 DC out of an elixir. Two, you can't play any of
If
them.
this was a lotto, that would have been amazing.
No, because I can only pick one.
Well, I know, but the fact that we got 3 of them on a lotto. I would...
We already played a supporter. That's why I'm...
Yeah, I would almost weakness policy the...
So you can't just use it as a target. He has to actually play a Cynthia to get a knockout on a Ranger.
Well, get rid of that Garchomp, like, as soon as possible. Or that Gibble. So we can stack damage on him and at least get the knockout on his backup.
Yeah, and if I can top deck DCE, I can get Garchomp's down range too. If he puts a third energy, it's in range. So I'm doing 20 plus. I'm doing 80 if he puts another energy on. Okay. Next target's Riolu. And actually, this turn it will be Riolu.
Guzma?
Yeah. I'm going to actually take out the Riolu before it becomes a problem.
Although...
Unless he just evolves it now.
That's what I was going to say. There's a strong possibility.
But Dragon the active... I mean, yes, right now Floatstone's available, but Polish Rotation, Escape Ward is going to be used on it. It has to be. And except for weakness, I don't think Fighting Garchomp has the numbers to hit.
Yeah, because even with Diancie,
but then
it
again,
does 2,
Fighting
220.
Garchomp doesn't need it actually. It can hit for weakness. It doesn't have something that has to hit for raw power.
Yeah.
The Dragon Garchomp, because it has to hit for raw power. Get rid of that. Yeah, I play this deck. Breakthrough. Get rid of that. Get rid of your Riolu.
Get rid of Riolu and get prepared to get wrecked with Garchomp.
Riolu's not... Lucario is quite useful, quite needed for the deck. It is essentially your...
It's the engine.
Yeah. Whereas, like, everybody's engine is Lele. That's the engine for Garchomp. That's the only Pokemon you need for the deck. The Garchomp's just there to
take advantage of it.
Take advantage of the hit power that you can now provide.
But yeah, Garchomp...
Sparkle Hill, is there something... We can use it to shuffle the deck.
Yeah, we can use it to shuffle the deck. He can use it to grab Diancie and all that kind of stuff.
Well, until you attach an energy, I'm out of... Most of my stuff's out of range. So...
I think everything's out of range.
There's an energy. Now I'm going to probably... Now because he played the energy, I'm probably going to dig...
Wait, didn't he Sycamore?
Yeah. But he's only hitting for 100. He's hitting for 120. He's getting the knockout off Latu. Oh, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
So he has to snipe it out.
He has to snipe it out.
And to be fair, now he's now within range. If I get the double calls, he's in range. Cynthia? No.
No, he's bringing back Riolu.
The deck's sole purpose is that.
Yeah, he played Sycamore, so we've pretty much got the... Oh, yeah, we got this. Acerola?
Let's shuffle the deck. Oh, no valid targets. Let's shuffle the deck. Psychic. Get the knockout.
Because now
I would say I'm an experienced player with the Garchomp.
Which is why I trust you to know how to dismantle it.
Well, you saw my first target was the Gibbles, and my next target was the Riolu.
Well, now he's got the Lucario.
but he can't get the knockout without an energy. So, well, to be fair, now if he already has energy in hand, that's a problem. But if he doesn't, he has to actually search it out with Cynthia and hope he draws it.
So there's the Gibble. Let's go. Okay, so he's got the Cynthia. He's digging for the energy. Do you have it?
He needs the energy to get the knockout.
There it is.
I'll probably go digging for resources.
We kind of have no choice but to go digging.
Yeah, we had to go find a double colorless so we can start softening up Garchomp.
It would either be a double colorless energy so that we can start
If we
softening
can talk
up.
about Guzma, that'd be amazing. But the thing is, we also need to grab the DC. To be fair, for a safe measure.
Safe measure, because worst case scenario we can do 80.
If worst case scenario, put it in range.
Yep.
I'm not gonna waste a fighting period ball on that. When you can just one shot it with Royal Blades as
Exactly. So
is. Shuffle the deck. Like we just did.
But at least we got the Guzma.
We can attach Sycamore or Cynthia. So now he can't just run away. Now, we're not playing catch up, we're just making sure we can secure the game. This is going to be a good game. It's a 6-prizer.
Nobody
had the way out. It'll come down to all resources played.
Ooh, Baby Buzz.
I have 3. Nah. No, that sledgehammer attack does come in handy a lot, though.
Although, if we get the DCE, we could just Guzma it up and knock it out with the
I want to get... Well, these are now both out. I want to get rid of these. Or that.
Right.
But I want to get rid of this.
Get rid of the Garchomp.
Yeah, because... Oh, never mind. There's the other one. Now Garchomp set up. Now we gotta stop. Now we gotta stop it. To be fair, I probably will still pick at it with the. I'll probably still pick at it with Latios.
90, 110.
Because I want to Guzma that up.
Yeah.
If we top deck DC, that will be the play.
Oh, he's got a beast energy on that Buzzwole. That.
Right now, it's hitting for 60, 80.
Mm-hmm. So I can see why I end up taking 9th place instead, because of the fact normal fighting.
Do we?
Yeah, because we can.
We need resources.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. To be fair, Mewtwo, energy is being. Mewtwo is now the main attacker now, because we're kind of on defense.
Fury.
We're on the defensive.
We are.
Of course, it's on the Pokemon we don't want it on. Oh, we want it on. We want it on that.
So what are we gonna do?
To be fair, after this, there is no use for the weakness policy.
No, there's not.
I don't want to give him any ways out.
I think we had the early game, but I think he just took the...
Garchomp is one of those decks, once it's set up, it's hard to actually defeat. I want to grab that. So we had...
Pretty much play everything. So let's see.
We still have energy for turn.
We get Sycamore next turn.
Well, we have to. We get the knockout on Garchomp, but we still got to get rid of these. Well, we got to get rid of... These are a target because we have a weakness for it. But they're never gonna put energy on it. That'll be our first target because we can actually hit the numbers.
Oh, we're getting end.
We were gonna sycamore, so
Either way, we were gonna come out on top.
energy there. So Mewtwo, Guzma.
Yep. At least
Guzma, get the knockout. Oh, help us out. Help us out. I know he's not going for Guzma if he goes for Escape Rope. I mean, he's not going to use... Oh, probably Palpad. He needs to go for a Palpad this turn. He's quite a few Cynthia. 2. Assuming the deck runs at least 2. But I'm going to guess it runs between 3 or 4.
because it is the fighting list, so I doubt it's just the structure deck.
And this deck could run Guzma. Because it doesn't have to worry about not hitting weakness. I want the knockout puzzle.
Take the knockout on Buzzwell. Because we got the second turn Guzma.
He just did these.
We need to knock out the... Oh, yeah, true. He did use those.
And to be fair, if we can play anything, we can actually get him out of our hand, too.
Touche.
And we got more energy. We get the knockout on that one.
Barely.
Barely is enough.
I know barely is enough, but still.
How many games were decided because barely was enough?
It literally came down to the belt. If we didn't have the belt, we wouldn't have got it.
Yeah, because we only hit 120 otherwise.
No, the thing is he could...
He'll probably Cynthia. I don't know. He has to Cynthia. He's only missing damage by 10 damage.
Although he does only have 11 cards left in his deck.
And
we might be able to stall him out enough.
So long as we keep Mewtwo's alive.
As long as we can keep Mewtwo alive.
Everything else that has the Fighting Fury belt are only ways out. If we're going to play that route. Because they're the only things he has to Cynthia to get one-shots. That's going to be a Cynthia or a Palpad, and the other one's going to be the Cynthia. There it is.
There's the Cynthia.
There goes Mewtwo.
There goes that Mewtwo.
Well, we missed the opportunity to hit these, which was early game. But now he has access to engines. How many? So we've only played one.
So we still have 3 in the deck.
We have 3 in somewhere between the prizes and deck. And we know we had at least 3 of them with Elixir, so... I don't think we've drawn any of those 3 either, at all. So Sycamore will probably be used this turn. Sadly, we've already used our draws, or recovery of items.
I'm still surprised they don't run at least one hammer.
Let's go, balls. Let's go to the wall. To be fair, I think this list should have run 2. Oh, have we played a Rescue Stretcher yet?
Not yet.
Wow. We still have the Rescue Stretcher if it was in there.
I'd say Sycamore. Dig for that DCE. We kind of have no choice.
Make sure count how many we have. We have it. We have
the stretcher.
Have energy, we have recovery. We need to grab that. And then you have all three Guzers are still 3 of the 4 Guzers are still available.
We might
have a belt and floats on and all 3 DCE.
Okay.
We need DC to get Garchomp, and then we need We need a stretcher.
Really?
See, can we
Why you do it?
Can we play things out? Can we play things out? Oh, there.
No, because the 2 Guzmas and Sycamore get in our way. Dang it.
Oh, we have another Sycamore we can dig. Sacrificing 2 more Guzma. We have the knockout that turn. But now we're also getting caught up too. Now there goes Garchomp. He's got to put on the new one.
Yep. Question is, does he have the Cynthia?
Gardeup's not an easy matchup. It's not something you just go, oh, I got the win condition. And to be fair, we never really drew enough Guzmas at the time we could use them either. Guzma's one of your ways around it, but you had to hit these, the Lucarios. But we missed a window of opportunity to get rid of Riolus altogether. I don't think he's played a Cynthia yet, though, so he needs a Cynthia to get one shot.
Wait, how many Palpad?
Well, you should be running an average of 2. You should be running a minimum of 2. Parallel.
Okay, here we go. We might
Done.
We might be able to turn this around.
Diancie or Lucario? Probably get rid of Diancie.
He's probably going to get rid of Lucario. Keep an engine.
Well, I would have gotten rid of the damage.
I would have gotten rid of the damage
against this
too.
whole thing, we don't need the damage output.
All right,
Especially that one doesn't.
Let's draw half our deck. Okay.
To be fair,
we got the DCE. The question is it too late?
not entirely. That's the one we need to worry about. We got 2 turns past this. How many special energy? Not necessarily this time. To be fair, we're also running low on energy now. Now we just have 6 of the 13 in the discard.
So 2,
One's
4,
there.
2, 4, 6. We're not hitting
6,
it for weakness.
8, so we have
So we're
up to
hitting-
5.
We're hitting it for 90.
Well, something tells me try to use a Rangaroo by now, but for one of the attackers, we could. Well, it's kind of late for it now, but we could have used one as an attacker.
If we top deck
We
the
have
Rescue
DCE.
Stretcher.
Rescue Stretcher, we get another Mewtwo to get this, but we still need to get that. I want to get that. I want to hit that.
I know. Well, here's what I'm thinking.
Because this, without this, if he has 4 cards left in deck, and he still got to, we still have to deck him out. We still have to play him out. We have a staller.
We have a staller. But
Now, does he have enough?
I would go Hoopa for now.
Yeah, the full stone.
Get the Floatstone. Hope we get Stretcher. Nope, we got Acerola. Dark Energy. Okay, I see where you're going.
Save the Guzma.
Except he needs 1 prize.
Where's he gonna get it? We have 4 cards to get, and he's already played. I'm gonna guess he's running 3 because he would have played it already.
True.
Or he's saving it for this turn.
I don't know. Well, we're gambling.
So, we're gambling. We're making sure. We're hoping he does not have the 4th
Let's
Cynthia.
at least attach the energy. I'd say attach energy to the Latios and then retreat into
Or
the
Rangaroo.
A Rangaroo would work now that I'm thinking
And
about
then
it.
now we have the Guzma. We can actually play a little bit. Right now he's not hitting numbered, but you can always freely retreat anytime.
We're gambling.
And this has resistance on the fighting one. We always have to make sure our hands are bigger, so we basically can't play anything either. We have an elixir, we have an energy, and we cannot play that Sycamore. We have access to 5 more cards.
If we do play the Sycamore, we have to be able to win.
So scouting resources, we have the stall in hand. Now can we secure the stall? Because now he probably sees we're getting attack targets ready. Now does he have a remaining Cynthia?
If
Or
he,
is he going-
if he has
or
the Cynthia,
He needs either the 4th Cynthia or remaining Palpad. But Palpad won't help him this turn. He'll help him next turn. He will not get the knockout if he does not have it. There it is.
came down to the wire. Well played. That was close. You have a good day. Smiley face.
Garchomp is one of the hardest decks, and we missed the window of opportunity hitting Lucarios. And one, to be fair, a lot of the Guzas weren't exactly showing up when we needed them.
Yeah, we...
And Guzman are there we would just grab the Lucarios and knock them off the field as is.
The hand didn't work for us as well as we would have hoped.
So we had to go to the stall, which we were hoping he didn't have the 4th Cynthia or was prized, but still.
So the question is, do you think we've showcased the deck enough? That we've kind of shown?
Yeah.
Because of the fact, we did go up against a GX deck first time around.
Yeah.
And they scooped. Second time, it does struggle against non-GX Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because the number output is relatively
As you saw,
low.
we used how much in that game? As a float stoner?
Yeah. So, honestly, I think that's enough. Going over the Nationals decks. Again, these are just the cheaper ones, the ones that are going to be...
This deck takes advantage of what usually makes it to day 2, which is usually
Buzzwole.
GX heavy decks.
Yeah, Buzzwole, Ultra Necrozma, Zoroark.
And that fact that stuff
Blissapod.
like Ninetales can't touch you. People had to prepare against Hoopa just to be able to defeat it.
Yeah.
Easy to prepare against 1, they can't. It's hard to prepare against 4.
Exactly. So, again, every deck that we showcased this week, from the 49th place deck to the 30th place deck to even the 9th place deck, all of these were relatively cheap decks to put together. Just about anyone can do them. Again, the 30th, the only issue would come down to the Lele, but even then, if you got them, play them. I mean, please, we insist. But either way, that was our list for the 9th place deck, and hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. Hey guys, thank you for checking out the video. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It really is a really fun deck of a really fun list for us, and we're glad you guys could enjoy it with us. Be sure to go down and hit that subscribe button. Become a Potown hero yourself. Hit us up on PTCGO. We are Po_town_heroes. And also be sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/PotownHeroes. You guys take it easy until next time.